Up early this morning, I'm off to a workout now. Got some interesting reading done today. Just thought I'd make a comment here. Forbes, or was it Inc. magazine? Well, I think it was Inc. magazine, released its top 20 growing professions in the States. And of the top 20, by far the majority were coming from renewable energy and the healthcare industry. I thought that was really great. So, yeah, good sign of things to come, hopefully. That will add on top of it. So then once you have that number, I would divide it in half. And then that's your 50-50 portion. Now, if I was you, I think it's worth it for you to take over the business, and I think the value would be somewhere between...
I can send an email. I'm not sure if they do it or not. I have a sense they might, but...
Okay, I'm here at Access Nova Scotia to register my business for another year, and before you say anything, I do know you can do this online, but when you let it expire, they make you he was giving me a really weird look. They make you come in and do it in person, so that's what I'm doing here. Alright, that was actually a very as pleasant of an experience as you can have as at Access Nova Scotia. I got my certificate, my business is good for another year. While we're on the topic of businesses, I figured I'd share something because I realized this morning when I wanted to share this that there's going to be a ton of people that think I'm talking to them, and because of that I think it's that much more important that I share it. So I'm not speaking to anybody individually, although I know this is going to apply to a ton of you. When you are getting into business and it comes time to decide whether you're going to do it alone or whether you're going to do it with a business partner, when you get ready to make that decision, please, please, please take your time in making that decision. I've seen way more business partnerships fail horribly than ones succeed. And I know there's some out there that do well, but the ones that do well, the things that need to align in order for those partnerships to work effectively long term, it's so rare to see. So when you get ready to make that decision, please take your due diligence, take your time, and really make sure it's the right thing. Personally, I'm not 100% for partnerships for this reason. I think they're very rare and very hard to find the right fit. So I'm more apt for people that go at it alone, unless you find that perfect fit with somebody and the vibe is right. I think having a business partnership is very similar to having getting into marriage. I've had 2 partnerships. I've had 1 marriage. I'm 1 for 3. Both business partnerships are no longer together. Marriage so far, Giselle, we're a huge success. I'm not looking to change that anytime soon. So 1 for 3, not doing too bad. Anyway, like I said, I'm not talking to anyone in particular. I know there's going to be a few people out there especially that are going to think I'm talking directly to you. I am not. This is something I've seen a lot of over the last couple weeks, and just wanted to share today.
Go now.
Was that recording before?
No.
All right, take 2. Giselle and I are on our way to some event we got an invite for. It's Emerging Health Leaders. Neither one of us really know what it's about, but something around like public health and the economy that we're facing and the health crisis we're facing, and they're going to do a panel discussion at the IWK about how these new young leaders in the industry can create change moving forward.
As leaders, really, I think the challenge is how does your very important work, how does that fit into the bigger picture? Try to see your work and how all the other pieces. I think that's a really important.
I think we all underestimate, as Rob said, the time that's required to do that, to seek out individuals strategically or organizations strategically that may be supportive of the direction in which you're going.
What can be done at a societal or an engagement level to improve the healthcare system of tomorrow?
Here at Baseball Now, I'm going to try to get a quick recap in before I go in of that panel discussion I was just at. It was better than I thought it was going to be. So that was a positive. Also, the leadership in the room was very aware of the fact that we need to partner with government, with the private sector, and with the public healthcare system. So I thought that was really good. The downside is we're still just talking. I don't think anyone has any real answer, and that was discouraging for me. Even at the high-end leadership stuff, you still see that people don't have an answer to this problem of how we can collaborate more effectively. So I guess all around okay night, but yeah, still nothing positive in terms of where we go from here and any real hardcore solution. So I guess a lot more work has left to be done. All right, I'm gonna go coach baseball, and that will be a wrap.